Let's go. We got UFC 280 early in the morning. You guys better get your picks in tonight. I'm out here in Arizona hunting some Coos whitetail. Found some success today. I'm hoping you guys find some tomorrow. I'm going with Sterling, Petr Yan, and I'm like 51% Oliveira, so you need to make that decision on your own. I'll be driving in early after the morning hunt to watch these fights. Let's go.
It's an interesting fight. It is an interesting fight. We're breaking it down. It's pretty interesting. But if I had to lean towards someone, it would probably be Islam. It's funny because I think obviously he's going to want to take it to the ground. Charles is obviously very good there, but I think if Islam approaches the fight how we will, I think he's even when he approaches his wrestling, he always. He doesn't take many risks. His approach is very safe into the takedown, clinch up. He's going to want to grab a hold, bring you down, and put you down in a position he wants you. That's the difference. I think if Charles was to fall to the ground or trip over, land on his back, and invite Islam on his back into his guard, I don't think Islam's going to want to approach it that way. Islam will want to grab a hold of you.
Okay.
I think Islam's going to want to grab a leg, climb, clinch, bring him down, literally bring him to the floor, already caging his hips, already controlling him in a position, top heavy, where doesn't give Charles room to, use his submissions, throw his hips around, throw his triangles, and put him in positions where he could be dangerous.
And for Charles to have that dynamic, and we've seen he's finishing people because he's emptying the tank. He's emptying the tank and he's going forward and he's being aggressive. He's even calling a first round knockout, which, believe it or not, I wouldn't be overly surprised from the way that he fights these days. As I said in the Gaethje fight, as soon as the referee said fight, he was in his face and he was swinging bombs and he was doing damage. All of that, and then the submissions and all the finishes that he has. The last 11 times he stepped foot in the octagon, he's finished 10 of them. That just drills home in your mind. I can finish any mother on this planet. And he's right. But is Islam good enough, strong enough, savvy enough to not get finished? And if he continues that kind of offense for 5 rounds, is he going to wane? Is he going to get tired? I'm not saying he will. These are just questions that I bring up. But you're saying Charles. I picked Charles. I'm not confident in that pick.
I'm not really either.
I think Oliveira, if he gets the job done and he gets the stoppage kind of early, and if Islam wins, it's going to be towards the end of the fight or even a decision.
What's up, people? UFC 280 going down tomorrow. This is an amazing card. I'm so excited. Just looking at all the fights that are on this card, guys, I'm excited. And I know you guys are too. Guys, my picks. Main event, Charles is a dog. But I think right now, Islam is just a little more, he got that little extra focus. I'm going to go with Islam. That co-main, I think Dillashaw is I like Dillashaw. But I think Aljo has just found his mojo. So I'm going to go with Aljo. And O'Malley. Petr Yan is the dog. But I like O'Malley. I think it might be his time to break through. So,
all right, guys, it's your boy Kevin Trailblazer Holland, and I'm in there like swimwear. Okay, guys, UFC 280. I got Sugar Sean O'Malley, the poodle. Yes, I got the poodle. The poodle will get the job done. It's a shining-ass poodle, boy. And I'm going with Aljamain Sterling, same management group, KO Gangs to the death of me. And then, last but not least, Oliveira. The boy's walking around with lions like he's tamed a beast. So you know he's going to go ahead and get out there and knock out the lion. The bear guys. Yeah, the bear guys. Khabib's little brother. Let's get it done.
Here's what I got. I can't believe Charles is an underdog. I'm going Charles. I'm going Petr Yan. I think there's a chance Sean gets him, but not that big of a chance. And I'm going Aljo. I think maybe in his prime, Dillashaw would get Aljo, but he's getting older now. Aljamain looked really, really good in his last fight. So I'm going Aljo, I'm going Petr Yan, and I'm going Charles Oliveira. These fights should be a lot of fun.
What's up, guys? UFC 280. I had to do this one. So my predictions. Start from the bottom. Sean versus Jan. Me and Sean had a little bit of a back and forth banter. I hope the kid wins. I hope the success for him. But if he don't, we laughing at you, brother. We laughing at you. Okay. TJ and the other guy's still my swag right now. Aljo. I want Aljo to win. TJ's a cheater. We're not going to get into all that. But that guy, I don't want to see him win either. So, and last but not least, the Oliveira, Islam. I think he's going to win, but him. And I want Oliveira to win. And so those are my predictions. Let's go.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? UFC 280 live from Abu Dhabi. Early morning in the stateside. What a stacked card we have. What a great card we have. UFC matchmakers, hats off to you guys. Another one. I'm very excited for this whole card. I'm going to jump into my picks. I'm going to go with Caitlin, Garbrandt. Then obviously the Sugar Sean versus Petr Yan fight. Very intriguing, stylistically matchup. We'll see if, Sugar Sean is put to the test and, Petr Yan rebounces from his, lackluster performance against Aljamain Sterling in the title fight. I'm going to go with Yan in that one. Those are my three picks right there. Caitlin, Garbrandt, Yan. And then the next one I'm going to choose is out of TJ Dillashaw and Aljamain. Aljamain silenced a lot of critics his last fight with his dominant win over Yan. I just feel like TJ is a different fighter. Stylistically, movement, he blends in the mixed martial arts really well, even though that he's a piece of for some reason, man, I just have TJ winning this fight against Aljamain.
Well, okay, for the prediction, I'll give you the prediction first, and I'm gonna choose Oliveira, and I've been sticking with that because initially I just said I'm done doubting him. He always makes me look stupid. Every time I think I got it figured out, he comes out with something different. But I've just always been of the belief that someone with the type of jiu-jitsu that Charles has and the type of attacks that he has give high-level wrestlers and positional guys lots of problems because he never really settles in a position. He's not a guy that needs to fight out of the guard or that needs to be on top or that needs to be in half guard. He just creates, he's a opportunistic grappler. He's a transitional guy. He catches people in the gray area, and wrestlers typically hang out in the gray area a lot because that's where they're the most comfortable. I'm just going to come out. I'm going to say it. I think when it comes to the grappling, I think Charles Oliveira is going to be, one, the most dangerous guy, and two, I think he's going to create enough scrambles and position changes to either get back to his feet or start attacking submissions, and Islam's going to be forced to be defensive. And I think he's going to have to end up pulling out, which is going to give the space to Charles to get back to his feet.
Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.